Hi, this is Carol again with tip number 11 in your planting your flowers to make 2022 the very best year possible. And today we're going to talk about the to-do list. There are four types of people that use to-do lists, or actually three. The one type doesn't use one. They just get through life and do their thing and remember what they do and can and do the rest, do it. The second type of person might will sometimes actually do a project and then make a to-do list, write it on a to-do list so they can cross it off. But they don't make the list first. But it feels good to cross something off, so you got to add it. The third type of person we're looking at will make a list and then just keep adding to it, adding to it, adding to it. And it's basically just a list. It's not very usable. And finally, the fourth type of person is one who organizes around a list and has a whole system set up that will keep them on track and going and doing what they need to do. And yesterday, actually, in any list, what you want to do is make multiple lists, one for each major project you have. You can also go into the Feng Shui Bagua map again and look at each of those life areas and make a list for each area or any that are important and come up a lot. You want to go ahead and you can organize these by due date, by subject matter, however makes you feel happy. Include actionable steps that are smaller pieces of the pie that you can work on in shorter times. And, excuse me, include a review of what you're doing. And so you're keeping track of things that are happening. Now, yesterday I talked about Asana and Trello, which are two systems where you can create an entire system keeping track of everything. Or if you look on the internet, there are hundreds of to-do list templates that you can get. Keeping the lists online is very, very helpful because there's more freedom with what you can do with it. You can have more of them. They're all in one place. What I have found, mainly I use Trello, and once a week I take the Trello information on my projects. I'll put them into my planner pad that I carry and put a few of the steps, the things that need to be done onto the days and assign them when I'm going to do them. And that allows me, who has to have it in front of me all the time, to get things done in a good way. And I've got Trello on my phone and I've got it on my computer. So I can always access it and work with it. But I have that issue of out of sight, out of mind. If something's in a drawer, I forget I have it. So I've got to have that planner pad in my hand. If you want to go beyond just a to-do list and get into an entire system, I will share that early COVID, I found a class called Learn, Do, Become, run by a couple that are really smart. And what they did was, with the class, you set up your routines. You found landing spots for all the incoming information. If you think about it, you've got information coming from email, social media, voicemail, texting, paper mail, and other bits and pieces that those sticky notes you make all day. And it gets crazy. I often laugh because long ago, a few years ago, I dropped my landline because I hated coming home from work and finding more work, more voice messages for me. Now I just have my cell phone and I've got that line, I've got voicemail, I've got text, I've got WhatsApp, I have what is it? Telegram. Um, I mean, it's endless. So I've got about 6 different landing spots on my phone alone, and I can't get away from it anymore. So you learn to set up these landing spots. Always do a mind sweep. Identifying all the things that have to be done that are running around in the head. And my more power to you if you're remembering them now. But believe me, as you get older, if you don't write it down, it definitely goes away until it becomes an emergency. So start practicing now, writing it down. Okay, so basically, also, I guess I'll say learn to become not only sets up you for all the paperwork, the digital organizing, but it just totally, it's a fantastic system. I use most of the parts, and they've stuck with me beyond the first couple months. So I would say take a look at that. I used a self-study course that they have. They also have online classes. All right, that's it. Get your to-do list started. If you don't have one, take something for the brain power, keep your thoughts up there. And tomorrow I will share with you the biggest secret of having a successful, wonderful 2022. And I hope to see you then. Have a good day